So I have three fire alarms, of course. I have the system sensor L series remote strobe. I have a system sensor P2R horn strobe, and I have a simplex dual action T-bar pulse station. So our first device, which we're gonna start right now, is our system sensor L series strobe. Alright, so our first device, which we do have here, is our system sensor L series remote strobe. So as you can see, this is actually an indoor device. So as you can see, this is actually multi-candela. So multi-candela is mean that's going to be the brightness of the strobe. So if I like unscrew the screw with a screwdriver, like actually, so you can automatically take off the plate. You of course this one screwed well. There we go. So in the inside, on the back, you have your candela selector. So the candela selectors are 15, 30, 75, 95, 100, 135. And then here's the brightness of the strobe and all that. And the model number of this one is SRLSP. And but some fire alarms like this one can be a horn strobe, but this one's actually a remote strobe. So this fire alarm, it actually says fuego on both sides. It's a Spanish fire alarm, which means that this one can be located in sort of like a Spanish building and stuff like that. So really cool. And then onto the mounting bracket, we have nope, it's upside down. no, this one. Yeah, this one. I'm sorry. So this one right here, those two are the screw terminals. Of course, those two are positive, and the one is negative. And after that, you're gonna put your screws. You're gonna put the alarm onto the wall, screw it in, and then you're done. So, and after that, you're gonna squeeze that in, and then you're gonna go ahead and tighten the screw all the way. And also some pulse station, no, some fire alarms like this system sensor L series can actually have the lens, the one they come with it, and then you like put it on, like it's not pretending like a fire alarm though. So but it's just a fire alarm. So some fire alarms can actually have a clear strobe or a white strobe. So that's really cool. So that is a system sensor L series strobe. Or I can say system sensor SRLSP strobe. Alright, now we'll move on to the other fire alarm here. This is a system sensor P2R horn strobe. So this one right here is just the horn strobe. Model number is P2R, and this is made from system sensor. So as you can see, you have fire alarm lettering on both sides. Here's the model number. Where's the model number? P2R, yep. And then the way to get into the inside, you're going to take your flathead screwdriver here, and then you're going to go ahead and insert it. And I got this one like in July 2025, which is like 6 months ago. So, which is really nice. That's old, I believe. Then take this. Oh, this not. I didn't do it too much. Just give me 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Thing is off. Yep. All right. There we go. All right. So as you can see, those two are. So this one right here is the negative, and those two are the strobe. No, this one right here is the negative, and those four are for the positive. So of course you may have like a 4-wire strobe. You might have a negative here, and also 2 positives here. And then if you want to do like a 4 wires horn, you can do the positive and negative. One positive, one negative, because as you can see, it only has like this sticker right here. And here's something that you can wire up. And then as you can see, this is actually multi-candela. And then if I if I want to select whatever candela I want. So let's say if the candela can be selected on 1575 candela, it can normally actually could tell you the candela is usually for the brightness of the strobe. And normally when there's a fire emergency, the strobe will be flashing very bright on 1575 candela. Or on 30 candela, which means that could be the brightness as well. So here are the watts. So as you can see, the one says like audio. So right here or next to it, this one actually says audio select. So let's say if I like switch this to 6, I think that must be the louder tone, or maybe switch it to 1, that might be the lower tone. For now, I stick up with 6. So you're gonna get your put your screwdriver, and then you can do this. See that what I'm doing? You can automatically switch it. Switch your watts, and then you can mount it onto the wall as well. So, this one can do temporal 3 high. This can be do temporal 3 MD, temporal 3 low, continuous high, and continuous MD. I'm not sure what MD means. It's like code 3 or something. Alright, so now that you're gonna put your alarm in, of course, like this. Give me 1 second. Make sure the screw needs to be tightened all the way. If you didn't tighten all the way, the alarm might fall off. Or maybe you didn't tighten it correctly. Alright. Alright, so that is the System Sensor P2R horn strobe. Now let's see what's the next alarm. So our next alarm will be the Simplex Dual Action T-Bar. Alright, so as you can see, here's our last fire alarm that we do have today. This is an addressable pulse station. This model number is 4906-9001 pulse station. So, see this little LED here? That is called an addressable LED. So what is an addressable pulse station? That means that this one has like a little LED here. So basically, if the fire alarm pulse station like adds any floor, the alarm will actually sound. Like at zone 4 or whatever. So, to pull this, all you have to do is actually press this in and then pull it down. So you better push this in. So you push in and then you pull it straight down. And basically if you pull down the pulse station, the LED will go blank. And then this pulse station will actually take a Simplex B key for it. See that? Simplex B. So you can actually turn it here. And actually basically if the fire alarm pulse station's reset, the handle will automatically flies back up. See that? And then you close it. See? So you like press it in and then pull it down. Really easy. And then fire alarm push. Oh, so fire alarm push, pull down Simplex. So instead of this little push part, it's gonna say gone, and it can actually says pull down. But you might find push parts everywhere in America. So to pull this, all you have to do is just to activate it. You may push it in, but if you don't want to push it in, you can automatically pull it down. And basically, if you pull down the pull station, you cannot push it back up. So basically, if somebody pulls the alarm in the building, you won't be able to put it back up. Like what happens is the fire alarm pull station will break. You don't want that. And then I'm going to show you the back of it. Just trying to make sure. Down the back here, your screw terminals. that could be the positive, negative, positive, negative. And if you want to change it to conventional, you might unscrew the wires and then you're negative conventional. I'm going to show you and look at the inside right now. Alright, so here's the inside. Here in the inside of this device, you have this little LED. And if I flip that sticker up, if I flip up that sticker up here, you'll see the screw, you see the dip switches. They only have the 8 dip switches here. So let's say if I have 7, that could be down here. It's really cool. You can choose whatever dip switch you like. And here's that button. So basically, this pulse station has a button on the inside. So basically, what this button's for, basically when the fire alarm pulse station's closed, the button will automatically be pushed. And basically, if you open up the pulse station, or maybe you pull down the pulse station, the button will automatically flies back up. The button will get released, And also, or I can say activated. And then if I look in the inside, the LED part. So, in the inside has the little LED. So, when this LED is for, you see this tube? This is called a tube. So, this tube can line up with that little hole. So, basically, when the fire alarm pulse station is closed, the LED will actually go through the tube and comes out to the front. And somebody pulls down the pulse station, the alarm does blink. See that? And I'm going to show you how to take off the push bar now. So, if I look in the inside, show you how to take it off. All you literally have to do is to take off the push bar, is you're going to squeeze in these 2 tabs, and then basically that, you can take off the push bar. And it automatically falls back up. But, yeah. That sounds really cool. Alright, let's give this one more push. Push in. See that? Oh. Don't remember the handles pushed back. There we go. Forgot to push it back. And then basically, if you want to take off the push bar, once again, remove the tabs, and then it can automatically fall back up. And I'm going to show you how to place it in. So to place this in, all you have to do is just squeeze these 2 tabs in, and then place them into these 2 holes. And now your pulse station is set to go. See, look. And now your pulse station spring does work. So you push it in, pull down. I really like these pulse stations, because they're amazing. And then that. So I'll give this one more pull, then we're gonna end the video. There we go. Alright then. Alright, so those are my 3 fire alarm pulse stations. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please comment, subscribe. And also, this is Leo Sada signing off.